Good day, good evening, good night, and welcome to the Club Miami Sizzle on a Saturday night. I know it's an unusual time for you to be here with us, but hey, we gotta make it work. It's mostly Janina's fault.
Shut up.
And I just want to say, though we are late today, it is technically not the black people's fault. Just saying, just saying. But before I go any further, this is Miami Sizzle. Can you ladies believe this is our 5th Miami Sizzle? I think we're getting old.
We're about to retire this shit.
Well, because Miami's not sizzling, so.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's the only reason why we should be talking about Florida. It's safe. It's the only reason. Florida has shown itself to be incapable to be trusted. It can't get nice things. It's why it doesn't deserve nice things.
And it isn't, so. It's in keeping with the theme.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh,
it is what it is. So, before I go any further, let me introduce my co-hostesses with the mostesses. We have Andreen from Solely Tennis Travel.
Hey, loves.
How are you, girl?
I'm good, sort of.
Tony is saying I'm yelling at Janina for this podcast for the last 2 weeks. You can't blame her.
No, I'm gonna be up. I'm trying to be up, y'all, but I just got on. I just flew in from the East Coast, and my flight left at 6:15 in the morning. So I've been up since 4, and I didn't take a nap. So this is
get a drink.
That always helps.
That's gonna be real fun.
Well, we're gonna talk about things that you love, man.
Yes.
So it should be fun, and it's all about your faves. This is not about, the body party or any, people you don't like.
No.
And I'm almost sure no one's gonna mention Novak. Nobody.
You never know, though. You don't know what the categories are.
Oh, fucking Andreen. Really? Really, Andreen? You did not even piss me off before we started.
Hey, foreign Ohio lady.
Hey, Janina, how are you?
I'm getting yelled at on Twitter. I'm getting yelled at everywhere. I'm trying to get the link out. It's been a busy day.
Do your labor, your due diligence. You're the one that got us on this thing live.
Yeah, and kind of got us in this. It wasn't a live video. We've done it live before.
No, we have not.
Yeah, we actually have, Andreen. We really have.
I really don't think so.
Janina has been captain of the receipt. Janina has been captain of the receipt.
She's captain of receipts, but I've never seen it. I mean,
she did put out the receipts. She did.
I put the receipt.
She put out a receipt.
Everything.
She put out a receipt, but never one live. She's never done one live.
That's not true. That is so not true. It's so not true.
Believe it. I'm like CC Boss. I believe what I want, and that's how I'm gonna go with it.
Oh shit.
So Janina, you're done with your family for the afternoon? Are you done with them?
Sure.
Good.
Theoretically, they're still there.
Exactly.
They can come in at any time.
At any minute, I could be interrupted. We know how this shit goes.
Like if I said, they're tricking you. Okay, it's all tricks. Okay.
Yes, Tony has been yelling at me a lot lately, and it is completely unacceptable. And he's about to get fired for a friend. He's horrible.
Why? He wants Miami Sizzle?
I don't know what his problem is, but he's been very mean to me.
He needs Serena to have trophies embraced again.
Probably.
Don't worry, her favorite season's coming up, or not.
Charleston. Oh, he wanted a live podcast. That's what Tony wanted. Yeah. Well, Tony, you asked for it. You got it. I'm not seeing any of my faves here, but Oh,
no, you did not. You got Nobia, you got
my
Tony.
Other faves.
There's Chris. And he's like, I don't see any of my faves today. Oh, y'all bitches, you ain't about nothing. There's
Dima is here. Hello. Where's Maya? Where my girl Maya at?
Let me text her and put her on blast. Maya, where are you at?
Exactly.
Maya has a life. She's like, I got a life.
I hope she's not talking about kids and husband because I'm just saying.
I know.
Zenobia and Tony, I loved you. You are patiently here. You okay?
All right.
So
we are supposed to have a guest, but he's having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
He'll pop up. Watch his old lady ass gonna try to make an entrance. Watch what I tell you. Anyways, let's roll. We're doing our top 6 men today. We're
Right.
going to change it up a little bit because Andreen has us on a very, very tight schedule. Bitch said, I'm out. I'm out at this time. I'm out. So we're going to do 2 at a time. 2 at a time. We're going to give you our top 6, 2 at a time.
And to be quite honest, we don't know how Federer might be feeling against Giannis tomorrow, and nobody wants a podcast after Federer loses to Giannis. No one wants
Federer is not. No.
No one wants that.
Hey, Bree. Listen, John Isner is lucky. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about that, but John Isner is lucky to be in that final. I'm like, where the fuck this motherfucker come on trying to defend a title?
No matter whether he's lucky or he's not lucky, he's there.
Listen,
You know what's so funny
Felix
about
choked.
that?
He choked.
No, I mean that's really interesting for Felix. Like what? Felix broke him in both sets, right? But just couldn't serve it out.
Couldn't serve it out.
That's
so
amazing.
He's young. This will not continue to happen. Isner is a lucky motherfucker. So, anyways, all right. So many F-bombs. That's right. Fuckity fuck. Let's fucking roll.
Oh wow.
All right.
I'm ready then.
Okay.
Did you guys take or girls, guys and gals, did you take a particular theme for your top 6?
Actually, I did. You know, usually I'm just a thought. I'm just all about, like who I'm, my feelings and fantasies. But this year, I decided to go a little bit different because I've noticed that, people have made my list, has sort of like.
Oh, wait, our guest showed up. Can we hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Why do we have to go through this every fucking year? Talk into your mic directly. Every year. You sound far away. Talk into the mic, Shane.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Sort of. I'm gonna be the bitch on Steve right here. Sort of.
I know, right?
Okay.
It could be better. Sean, we're doing this different. We're doing 2 at a time because we got to go quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're here to back up the other homosexual of the podcast. So.
And you better not have Nole on the list.
Don't let me down.
But real, you were telling us your rationale for the list.
My rationale, I usually, do a long-term investment, slow and steady. You know how there is like a whole science to it. But this year, I'm doing charity. I am seeing, who I'm trying to help. Because you know what? Let's be honest. A lot of people that I have been on my list, they've done well the next year and the season coming up. So I'm just saying, reels is a lucky charm. So
yeah, well, you did really.
I'm spreading my thoughtydom, my thoughtiness, and my charity out here. So you see, they give to me, I give to them.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
All right.
What's your
theme,
Huh?
So
what's your theme, Andreen?
My theme is the other guys.
That sounds like a list that might include Lorenzi. I'm just saying.
I know. Oh my God, Janina. Kismet. I thought the same thing.
That's totally my list. So it's like I was going back and forth. Do I want to do the best of next gen? Do I want to do I was like, you know what? No. Why don't we just settle in for the vanilla ones? The ones that are just there, but they have a little bit of something. And so my list is the other guys. The ones that maybe you should, take a gander at. Maybe if you're desperate, and there's no lay.
MAGA people, I'm gonna mute you. If this includes MAGA people, you will be muted.
That is unclear because they are other guys. So.
Oh, that is true. And Shane, Bree said talking to your mic, okay?
Yeah.
And just so you know, Dima and Chris are some kind of, tag team buddies, and they keep checking all of the stats, okay? So if you you're in counting right, and if you got the dates mixed up, Dima and Chris are on your ass. Because they
find you.
They DM, and they put you on blast.
All right, let's roll.
What's your theme, Janina?
So, I went with the almost jailbait.
Oh,
they're legal, but just barely.
Oh my God!
Janina, you're somebody's mother, okay? You're
That's right.
The mother of the podcast as well.
Exactly. This is not what we want.
So I typically exclude these men because they're just too young. But I said, fuck it, I'm going all in. I want the sweet meat.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay, I can't stop. I gotta leave this podcast immediately.
Okay. So Janina decided she's gonna be Stanley Wawrinka, right? That's what she's gonna
Yes,
be.
I will be Mrs. Wawrinka tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Sean
Shane,
has an interesting
do
list.
you
What?
do you have any what is your do you have a theme, or are you just going for straight, well, we'll catch outside, like
Oh, he has a theme.
I have a theme. So my theme this year is daddies.
who I'll get pregnant by?
Daddies, baby daddies.
No. It's that.
Daddy? No.
Daddy.
How are you gonna tell him his own theme, Reels? It's that.
I'm just saying.
Right?
No. Daddy is your baby. It's your daddy, but
Okay.
it's daddy. Okay, it's daddy. Okay, you gotta have a little,
Could you explain that for the non-homosexual of the podcast, please?
Yeah.
Girl, you first and foremost, ladies, you know who a daddy is. You know who a daddy is. You know.
I
Look,
don't know.
you don't know?
No.
Have you
please
seen rich
explain.
old white men running around with young, hot, beautiful women? Trust
Okay.
me.
No,
They're
I thought we were
daddy.
gonna go for something different. Okay, but all right, we'll go with that definition.
I'm just saying that it can come in all shapes and sizes.
All
But since
right.
we're talking about ATP,
Oh
we're
my
talking
god.
about
All right, let's roll. Who's
So,
going first?
who's
Should we
going
let our
first?
guest go first?
Please.
Yes. So
Fuck
Shane,
that. We're
your
not
top-
polite.
your
Reels
top-
go.
no, your-
Go.
What's that?
Nothing. Sean, go.
So give us your
Okay.
6 and your 5.
5, yes.
Oh, so all right. This is different. All right, so my number 6 daddy is Carlos Moya. So
Oh.
this is the first.
Look at Teresa. Oh.
I said oh as well. Ooh.
Listen, he has aged well. He's aged well. Former number 1, French Open. And he's making money. And I couldn't put Rafa on my list this year because he's not a daddy. So I had to go look in Rafa's camp.
Got daddy hair
And-
though. Just saying.
No.
With you.
You gotta speak into your mic, boo. Speak into your mic.
Daddy. Okay. All right.
Hold it up
And-
to your mouth.
And then who?
But okay. So my number 5 pick is Stan Wawrinka.
Oh dear. You go for the daddy, the real daddy.
Oh my god, you put Stan on your list?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Shane's always loved Stan.
Mm.
They're constant.
Stan
Okay.
has been on my list for about 2 years now. No.
Really?
Yeah.
But he's a butterface. You realize that, right?
Well, we had if you listen to the previous, we had a discussion as to why I like Stan. We're going to talk about that today.
Okay. I'm sure I was there for it. Okay.
Mm. Chris
All right.
said good choice. Christopher. Oh my
Listen, we know that Chris is suspect. Okay, we know this, so we'll just keep going.
I like this. I have to admit, I like your Moya choice.
Thank
I think
you.
the best thing about Moya though is he likes to have more than one people in the party at the same time. So
And he's into public. He's into public display of affection. You can do it on the grass of Wimbledon.
Oh my
Anywhere.
God, no. We're not doing that. All that. We
Well,
can't.
that's how he rolls.
that's part of his tricks. That's part of his trick.
Ooh-wee.
You learn something new.
But-
You know what?
Everybody in the chat needs to tell us they're 5 and 6. I don't know why y'all are just laughing at Shane.
Right.
I find his list respectable.
Mm.
Moya still has long hair. That's good.
I'm just
I
going
need to see a current picture of
I'm
Mr.
just
Moya.
saying, Sean, that number 6 pick, number 5, we're
Wait,
not
are
even
you
going to talk about that.
gonna go in between calling me Shane and Sean for the whole time?
Yeah, probably deal with it.
I mean, you gotta got your whole names fixed out.
Wait, I'm switching mics. So that you guys can stop yelling at me. Hold on
Yes,
a
please do
second.
that. All right, who's up next? Who wants to
But
go
I'm
next?
just saying, I just think your number 6 choice is strategic because you want to fuck Rafa. That's like
Oh my God! You know what? All roads lead back to Rafa.
the thing. Because there is no way I'm gonna put Moya and Dan Stanley. Ooh, that sandwich. Ooh, that's like
Okay.
the old Subway sandwich. Ooh.
You know what? I have a pick of Stanley that'll explain everything.
Good deal.
Okay. We might need diagrams for that, but you know what? No diagrams. Okay.
All right.
Let you have that. So I think I would go first, because somebody gotta save the homosexual race. Ooh. So, we can hear you clearly now. So
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. Sorry
yes,
about
wonderful.
that.
So my number 6 pick is Roberta Batista Agut.
Oh my God, he is so ugly.
Sweetie,
Yeah.
sweetie, but here's the thing.
He is not
He
even better
He is
looking than
charity, honey.
Lorenzi.
He is definitely charity.
Wait. Hold up. He handles Nole. I know y'all motherfuckers out here doing that. He handles Nole. So he's good for that. 2, he's an ally, a gay ally. And 3, if you don't swing my way, people who swing my way would hang with him. So I get the groupie.
Fine.
That's how that goes.
Boo.
Hey, Reels is always strategic. I'm a tot with a brain. Okay, not a potato tot.
My
okay?
God.
I'm a hot tot. And my number 5 pick, I'm willing to take. He's a bit of a butterface, but he needs some comeuppance. He dyed his hair blonde. He needs some help, and this is part of the charity. My boo, Hyung Chung. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Don't fix that serve.
Help him out. Help him out. What is up with that blonde hair? Why is
Look.
everyone dyeing their hair blonde? It doesn't look
Because
good.
you know what? I mean, like, he's feeling something, and I mean, like, come on now.
What's he feeling? Explain that to me.
I mean,
He's the guy with the glasses.
yes, the Korean kid. He's trying to, I think he's trying to express himself, and I'm not mad at that because I mean, we got K don't do anything.
He's not
winning anything. He's injured. He last time he did something was at Australian Open last year.
Okay, have you seen Chung's legs?
Yes, he does have nice.
I want to see his teeth. Power is
That's it.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
That's it. This is how you save the homosexual.
You would improve everything if you simply got him to dye his hair back.
all of the French boys are dyeing their hair. So
I don't know.
I think Gasquet did that to save his hair. You know what I mean? So he won't, you know what I mean? But hey, my ass. Sorry, girl.
The real daddy.
Listen, Bree said that Kay dresses funky, and truth be told, I can't think of one time of seeing Kay Nishikori in street clothes because I can't get past his teeth ever.
I think Kay does dress nice. Bree's right. He always shows up on the on those like carpets looking kind of snazzy. Nothing.
She said funky. I'm taking that as bad. Is this funky good? Wait, which is it? See, because we're hearing two different things here. What kind of funky, Bree?
Somebody asked if Stan and Donna broke up. No, they have not.
No, they're still together.
They are still together, going
Stan's
strong.
just looking around trying to find who's the next Donna.
Oh shit. Okay.
Gotta look on it. You know, they haven't had enough joint events with the WTA tour to figure that out.
Oh, you got them, so you're gonna lose them.
Listen, you got to get the junior tour, get going.
Oh my God! Oh, funky good. Okay, so funky as in quirky. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, kind of interesting. I mean, he's always name checking himself in front of his hotel, so I always see his outfits there.
Key always look like a college frat boy. Always. Yes, he does.
How old is he? Maybe
without the swag. He's like 20, he's in his late 20s, but he's not without the swag. And I think that's what Chung is trying to do. Chung is trying to bring that swag. He's not getting it right, but at least he's trying. And I respect a trier. So,
right.
my other guys. Janina, I need Janina to go last because I need to hear all about the children. But
at least, you know what? If she goes last, we can always cut that out. You know when we edit in process.
Wow.
Okay, so he was always my most reliable Frenchie. He's kind of disappeared a little bit. but I still think he's the most beautiful Frenchie around. And he's definitely other guy because you all hate his game. It is Gilles Simon.
Oh, chicken legs.
I don't hate Simone. I just hate 2014 US
He's
Open.
too short. He's too short.
That's who I hate.
He's got no legs and he's got no ass, but he's got a beautiful face.
Nah,
And
He's got a
he's
pretty
salty.
face. Yeah, he does.
And he's salty.
And weirdly enough, he still has a full head of hair, which is exactly what he has in common with my number 5 pick, who has the opposite body type, and it's Pablo Cuevas.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pablo
Wasn't
was
he
a
on Real
runner-up on my
Sis?
list. Pablo was a runner-up for my list.
Pablo is great. You know why? Pablo, have you looked at Pablo's? First of all, Pablo has great hair, but then he also has great legs and a really nice bum. So Pablo deserves to be on everyone's list as the other guy. I mean, will you pick him out in a match? Probably not, but he disappears every other season besides Clay, but
Hopefully he's spending it with his kids.
I know, right?
He has a lot of teeth.
He does. And they're not fucked up. Thank God he's not British.
You know what I like about
But you know what? He's steady right up in there, just a guy hanging out. Stumble on the
Dima, she says, yes, Simone is on my Frenchie list. No, this is a thought right here. She got a Frenchie list and she got another list.
Yeah, everyone should. There was Simone had a nice, Simone was coming for your faves that year. Was it 2014 when Simone was trying to come for everybody's faves?
Yeah.
2010 maybe. He's gone behind the scenes lately, but
yeah, he's always around. You know what I mean?
Well, can we all agree that the French Federation has the hottest guys?
I think
yes. That's
I actually think so. I think
yes.
Chris says he's getting the whole tour veneers.
I mean, I think for a while the Armada gave everyone a real good chance, but I don't know. I haven't seen anyone coming up lately.
I think because I think the French, they might not have style in terms of game. The game might not always be reliable, but they always bring swag.
Beautiful.
They always bring swag.
Yeah.
They always bring an extra je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they might not bring any ass with it, but they will bring je ne sais quoi.
I'm telling you, they love dancing though. They love dancing. So.
Maybe they're all tops. They don't need to have an ass. They can be French.
Oh, dear Lord. Leave it to the gays. Leave it to the gays. All right, Janina. Jelena, please provide your illegal list.
They're not illegal. I said they're almost illegal.
Do we have IDs?
I didn't choose anyone under the age of 18.
I hope they can drink. At least have a drink.
Well, she's gone for the barely legal category, so that's good.
Barely. I said barely legal.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
All right. So
work for barely legal. Oof, that's a lot. Go for it.
So my 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. This is more for reals than for me, but I'll take it because he's kind of cute. But
wait. When you say that, do you mean like you're doing reels a favor?
No, sometimes I do things just to piss you off.
Oh my God.
So my number 6 is Stefanos Tsitsipas. Because you know what?
Yeah.
He does look like he needs a shower. He's still really cute, and we could do yoga together.
Listen. Nobody
Listen,
come
Linda.
For Steph. Nobody better come for Steph.
I'm gonna come for him.
You're right. Nobody wants him. Nobody's coming for him because nobody wants him.
A lot of people. Boo.
Y'all gonna sit down there and eat styrofoam.
On this podcast today is gonna be the day. Today is gonna be the day. Steph and his Slovakia is delicious.
Boo. Who you got Stanley on your list? Your judgment is impaired.
Stanley has 3 Grand Slam titles, girl.
Yeah, he really does. He's one shy from a career Grand Slam.
Listen, I know how to pick my daddies.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm letting you know again how leaky Nole is with the slam. Go ahead.
Listen, Stefanos abuses ball kids because he is a child himself. He is yet to grow up. So, anyways, he is my number 6. My number 5 would be higher on my list if he had better teeth, because you all know how I feel about
What is teeth thing? It's a real thing for you.
I'm choosing Alexander Zverev. You know what? He's cute.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, see, you can't even.
I like him better with glasses. And
he looks great in glasses and the messy hair. Yeah.
It
and
really
you know what? He's a
for like the idiotic faces he make, and then the glasses make him look a little smarter.
He does do that really weird thing when he's like getting ready to return serve. He like chomps his teeth. It's so weird. It drives me nuts. Like seriously, Sasha, when I wanted to ask him about that when I got to sit with him last summer, but I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
What were you going to ask him?
You were going to ask him about his teeth?
No, I wanted to ask him, why does he do that funky shit with his mouth? Like, does he even realize he does it? He's like, chunk, 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 chunk. I don't know. It's weird. But he's still really cute.
Don't be asking people about their facial expressions.
Okay. We are moving on to 4 and 3.
I quite like your 5 and 6.
You like my 5 and 6?
I like that TT Potts was 6, which meant that he could fall off of it really quickly.
Oh, God.
See, Andreen finding the silver lining. I see. This is why we pay her the big bucks.
You know what?
He's the first to go. The Titanic, first to go.
All right. Okay, so my number 4 pick is the Italian bad boy Fabio Fognini.
No, he's been on my list. You can.
The only thing is, I was looking at some pictures of Fabio, and he's a little tiny in the bulge area. So,
I mean, that would explain why you have such a big personality then.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? Fabio might be Napoleon complex. Yeah, so you know what? Yeah, that's why he's number 4.
Clearly, it wasn't that important, or he'd be number 6.
You went researching, and you're like, "Listen, let me get my microscope out. Let me get my looking glass."
It's a measuring tape, Andre. It's a measuring tape. It's not a looking glass.
You gotta search.
It's a measuring tape.
He's searching. Fine.
Also, Janina told me that I had to put him on my list, but never mind.
Well, okay.
You know what, Sean? Again, I'm seeing you being a strategic thought. He got a new Armani endorsement.
Did he?
You're trying, yes.
Oh yeah,
he's not wearing that silly skull bullshit anymore.
You know what? You are so right. He is.
I mean, I don't know what it is. You can tell when
Armani money now.
You know, it's one of those things when a lot of these top brands have to sell to the plebs. They have to because rich people ain't buying this shit anymore. They just don't want it anymore.
Armani is an Italian brand, and he's a star in
Girl,
Italy.
He's in the twilight of his career, and they didn't even look at him before.
But you know what? He had like a nice little upsurge after having Delpo's coach. Was getting some wins, beat Rafa in some key moments, and that's all you need is one good name win.
Chris just called this the Reels Tennis Thoughtcast. Where the hell are his picks?
You know what
He's been tweeting about his list for like 2 weeks. Where are your people?
I haven't seen Bree picked anyone. I haven't seen Bogwanes. I haven't seen Dima. I mean, come on.
Y'all are fired. All right, who's your next one?
Y'all wanted a
Tony
live
doesn't
podcast.
have a list. Tony's list goes Serena Williams 1984, Serena Williams 1999, Serena Williams 2002.
No, I know. You know who's on Tony's list? Alexis Ohanian.
Oh, group party. All right.
Right. He's picking from
I like that. That's a nice. So,
Alexis, don't drink from Tony. He might poison you. Don't.
All right, my number 3 pick is he is not really a dad, but he does have a dog, and I feel like he might have some kids hidden somewhere in New York, in Melbourne, in Paris, and London. You never know. So he definitely can be somebody's baby daddy. My number 3 pick is Feliciano Lopez. Yes.
I feel like Philly is gonna be real safe. We don't want no kids.
Exactly.
He got some babies out there.
The only thing is
sure.
I'm worried about the income, but yeah.
Oh, he's been around far long enough. He's got plenty of income.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. Dima's 6 and 5 on her French list is Simone and Monfils.
Yes, of course.
That is so predictable, girl. Do better.
Listen, that's a good sandwich.
Monfils is off the market big time.
That's okay. We
don't care.
We don't care.
We do not care.
That girl. I'm gonna hook my girl up. I'm gonna hook my friend, my Judy up, Stridolina. Keep him warm for us, girl. Keep him warm.
Yes, that's the plan, Stan.
Who's next?
So number 4 on my charity list, who's going to give me a good time, and I'm going to show them a good time, helpfully dig it, is Karen Kachanov.
Oh my God, he has Bugs Bunny teeth.
No,
it's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Right, and the teeth are involved.
Why are you ripping on everyone's teeth?
Just saying.
They're important to me.
We don't need what
put a bag over his head.
No. So it's Karen Kachanov. He needs some upswing. I mean, he beat Monfils, and beat Nole. I'm sensing a theme here, but unintentional. This was unintentional. I think because all my last 3 have all been.
We think in terms of themes.
I mean,
what we do here.
I mean, but Karen Kachanov needs, he needs to, yes, as Bugwater, he's tennis Hemsworth. Though I don't like the real one, so I'll take the bargain value one.
I find him so. Do you know he's like next gen? But how come he's next gen and we don't think about him as next gen at all?
Because he looks old.
Yeah, right. And he's just doesn't have any hair
because he's married.
But people think of next gen in terms of Taylor Fritz, and he started off that. So
no one thinks of Taylor Fritz at all. What are you talking about? No one thinks of that.
I mean, he's in that category, isn't he? I don't like. I mean, like he's Russian, but he doesn't come off as Russian,
which makes him totally uninteresting.
I mean, yes, because
but perfectly in keeping with your list because you got RBA on it.
Never seen the sun. Rublev look like he's been playing night session tennis all his life.
Oh my God! Like, does that mean that he's pale?
He's paler than Kyle Edmonds. That's possible. He's paler than Kyle Edmonds.
I love it. He's so vampire.
Oh, next time we'll have a
category. Oh, look, Bree picked somebody.
I do like Karen Kachanov. I hopefully get some ups. Bree, I wanted Fusovic, but he's from Hungary, and yeah, he's from Hungary.
Oh Jesus!
But Reels, I need to know what are you going to do to improve Kachanov? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, this is your favor. He's probably going to get his teeth fixed.
First of all, we gotta beat Rafa. We just gotta beat Rafa. I mean, like. You clearly can beat him, but apparently you clearly don't want to beat him. So, yes, I'm sensing a theme here. They're taking out my enemies. Oh, and I mean, like, you know what? There's really a theme here, kinda. And my number 3 pick is Nick Kyrgios. I need him to be healthy. He's fun. He goes for all the faves. He goes for you don't give a fuck about your feelings. And he's just a badass on Twitter. I mean, like you see, he came for net deep without fans. He was just like, "Whoa, you're a Rafa fan."
Yeah, but Nick is the type of man who's gonna beat your ass when he's upset. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with him.
You know what? It depends on how you
can't piss him off, girl. You can't piss him
might not be
your ass when he's upset.
Actually, I don't think it's Stanley that I worry about. He looks like a white
I mean, I totally see why you picked him because he seriously needs help. He's too petty.
He needs help.
Oh my God.
Why is he so petty?
I mean, you know what? Have you met his brother? Have you met his mother? But I mean, he needs help. He needs to be on tour. He needs to be healthy because he clearly can play. You know what I mean? And he's bringing tickets, he's bringing people who want to pay and watch ticket. And apparently, there's just something about him that brings out the MAGA in people, and those people get out of the stadium. So there is so much advantage to having Nick around. But you know, I need Nick to be interested and invested. So he's my number 3 pick.
On a serious note, mental health is a real issue, and I think people should seek help and not make fun of Nick.
You cannot diagnose people on this podcast. We don't do that. Move on.
No, he said you cannot be going after Nick. That's what he said.
I said you can't go after someone if they said that they need help.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that means Auntie, you're number 4 and number 3.
Okay.
Chris is on your list, of course. Everyone on my list, you want to be. You see, it's fucking Chris. I don't know who Chris is, but when we meet in real life, we're gonna have a fight, bro. We're gonna have a fight.
We love Chris.
So, when we think of the forgettables or the ordinary guys or the other guys,
others. Oh God, who is it, Antrain? Oh, Jesus.
Actually, it's right. Bree and I were thinking the same. It's got to be Martin Vukocevic. He's really pretty.
Pretty.
He
is gorgeous.
He's got a wonderful jawline. That's really all I can focus on when I watch him play. He slugs it out of the baseline. He sometimes has Hitler hair, but Hitler used hair.
Hungry.
But he's really beautiful. And I found myself admiring him even as he was taking it to Federer in Dubai. Like,
cut it out. Don't say that ever again.
Deb, is this your friend? Is this your friend, Deb?
Come and get her, Deb.
Come get your friend, Deb. I think she's offline. She's offline.
I know. If you're close to beating Federer for a moment at times, and I'm sitting here going, "Wow, you're kind of cute."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, you know, I'm a thought for tennis. I'm a thought for Jesus. I mean, like, Chris, right? His body is hot. I mean, like, and he just has that look, like, you know, like he always have fans blowing on him. He always look cool.
And you know what? He looks like he'd look great in a suit, and he also looks like he look great naked. He has a really nice. You know, he comes out of the Thomas Burdage school.
We like it. The Thomas Burdage School is a good school to be a part of.
It is, right? He's coming.
Everyone, even Afu, is saying his thighs are great. He just looks like, you know, a cool drink of water. He looks like just in print model. I mean, just
but you know what? This is the thing. They don't focus on him on the ATP. So he's like a hot guy, but that's been made like every guy. I don't understand that.
Bree says he looks like a James Bond.
Yeah. Ooh. And I'm like, he's gorgeous. Why is this guy not on the cover of your magazines?
Well, he's gonna be there.
You try to sell me on no legs, summon this dude. I mean, maybe. Why you gotta win slams to matter? Why we gotta win slams to matter?
Martin Vukocevic, that's what we're talking about, from Hungary.
Yeah,
give an asterisk against the Hungary pie. I mean, like,
who's got an asterisk?
Wandis is a mess.
I mean, I'm just saying, Viktor Orban is his president, so I'm just saying, I don't know who he voted for. I didn't.
It's hard to know. It's hard to know. This is why we have them in that category. And then, of course, coming in the rear, I got to go for older brother Z. I like Misha. I think Misha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I love Misha. I mean, sometimes he looks a little cross-eyed. I'm not sure why.
Because he's salty.
I thought we're not diagnosing people on this podcast.
No, mental health.
That's not mental health. But sometimes his eyes are so striking that they feel like they're looking at you cross. I don't know. It's just, they're very strong. But you know, when he had that wonderful run in Australia, I was like, yes. And when he dominated Andy Murray, I was even happier. And then, of course, when he went out with a whimper to Federer, that made me love him even more. But
oh, Jesus Christ!
Playing his part.
Yes, play your part, but no, play your position. But I think he's nice.
He's good looking.
He's really good looking, and he's got, you know what? He kind of has a little Patrick Rafter energy because they play that similar style, but he can rush upon me anytime.
Anytime.
He does have children though, so he can make your list.
I like that pick, Andreen. I like that pick.
I love this pick. Mine. Listen, you know what? Let's all realize that the ordinary ATP is actually not so bad. I'm looking at this list now. Why did I? Oh my gosh! I also put on the side ordinary whites.
Oh, you know what? I cannot.
Why did I tell
Chris
him?
has Nico Basilashvili on his list.
Well,
who's on your list?
No, Chris has number 5 is Nico Basilashvili.
Oh, he's pretty. He's pretty.
He? I need to look him up. Let me look him up.
You know what? He and Martin should be in competition for photogenic.
Woo. Yeah,
really?
Yes, ATP. You know what ATP should do? And why haven't they done this? Have they done a calendar?
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait, no.
You can ask Susie about him. Susie's been monitoring Bashvili for a while.
I don't know if I like him. I like him with a beard. I like him with a beard. I don't like when his little butt chin is hanging out. It's too much. It's way too indented. It's not just a little bit. It's like he got beat there on his chin. It's not just a little kiss by an angel. It's a pow. So yeah, no.
Tony said that Stefanos just tweeted to Janina. Do you guys want to hear the tweet?
Oh, boy.
The sunglasses reflect her beautiful smile back into the heart.
Where did he steal that quote?
He just tweeted it 5 minutes ago. Isn't that lovely?
Oh gosh.
Oh, we are out of control. Oh, God. Is it my turn?
It's barely legal. It's your turn.
I cannot. Okay. So where are we at? 3 and 4?
Yep.
My 3 and 4.
4 and 3.
Okay, so for number 4, I am going with the barely legal. He barely made the cut. But you know, he's been all over my TV lately. He's a little cute. Little fucker choked it away last night. That's Mr. Alasemi.
He's so cute.
Listen, he's cute. He's adorable. And he has some fire in his belly.
Yes, he does.
I mean, Janina, I'm just going to say that you can't have him because he has a weak heart, and that might kill him.
No, he had heart surgery. It's taken care of.
Did he really?
Yeah, he had the heart surgery.
I was wondering about his heart last night. I was like, isn't this the same fool that had to retire?
No, he had it during. I think he had it during his break. He said to You remember when he had to drop out of the US?
Yeah, I remember. And they were like, oh, his heart's racing. He's fine. No, motherfucker, he wasn't fine. That was kind of like a big deal. So, yes, he is my number 4. Number 3 is another young black brother, Michael Moe. He's 21.
Ooh.
He has legs out of the Burditch camp.
Yeah, he's hot.
I want to moisturize his hair a bit. But other than that, he's fine.
My problem with Michael Moe, he was on my list a couple years ago. I had to let him go because he's hanging out with
He was only 21. How could he have been on your list a couple years ago, you whore?
He's not 21. I think he's a little bit older than that. But he hangs around MAGA people.
Who was it? Michael Moe?
Yeah, he hangs around MAGA people. And I don't trust.
Oh my gosh, we all have to live and work with MAGA people. What is that?
Every day.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we can have a conversation about that. But if you're living your life.
Reels is like, no. Did someone just fall over? Is Shane okay?
Wait, first of all, I have been drinking today, yes. But I did not fall over. I was Andreen.
That was me. That was me reacting to.
Listen, he's only 21, Reels, so I don't think you should talk about him a couple of years ago.
Brie get her, because I'm not fighting two women.
They hang with the MAGA people because they ain't got nobody else to hang with.
Exactly. They don't have a choice.
There is Jesus. I mean, I'm not here for this mess. Okay.
Anyway,
first of all, what? We're making political choices on a hot podcast. What is
I know. Cut it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he is really 21. Oops.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
I like. You know what? Those are good.
He's hot. I mean,
they're almost versions of each other if you look at them closely.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm here for it. So
apparently, Felix be winning though.
Dina,
you know what? It was nice to see the flip. But everybody's so desperate. Do you notice, like this past? Suddenly, everyone's like on the Felix tip. It's like Felix really is going to be the best one. Suddenly,
you know what?
That's because he's not out there rapping. I mean, because on my pissed off choice for Sissy Pass, I almost inserted Chappelle.
Oh no!
I want to talk to you for a whole week.
I know that's why I didn't pick him.
Okay, good. See, you might.
I mean, I could have made up a rap about him or something.
Oh God!
Last night I was watching.
Dima, he's not.
I was watching the Fed Dennis match. And I just realized Shapovalov is like a corny American, and he's Canadian, and that makes it even so much worse. But they had a fight.
We should be grateful that they're only asking Shapovalov to rap, because they could drop that on poor Felix's shoulder, and he'd be like, no.
That's true. That is true. Good thing they're asking the white boy to do that.
Yes.
But Patrick, what's his name? What's the other one name?
Michael Mo?
No, who coached Andre Agassi? Brad Gilbert.
Yeah.
They had a little tussle, because Patrick was like, I think Felix got the juice. I think he said Dennis is basically basic. He's just like, he can make some shots, but like his basic game, he doesn't have a basic game. And
Gilbert said that about Dennis?
No. Patrick said that about Dennis. He said
Patrick McEnroe.
Yeah, he felt that Felix has the juice and not Dennis.
It's a more rounded game for sure.
But Bradley thought that Dennis got the juice.
But I mean, the left hand juice.
I mean, but Fed decided to show he got nothing.
Should I play Pimp Juice?
But I don't know. I mean, Felix,
we don't know. We don't know where they're gonna land. I mean,
all I know is on my 3 and 4 are Felix and Michael.
And finally, there's a black man that Patrick McEnroe and it's not Arthur Ashe.
All right, and Sean, back to you. All right, here comes. Wait, where's the drum roll? This is 1 and 2.
Oh my
it feels
God.
like we got here so quickly.
We did, because you've got us on a very tight schedule.
I mean, it's not that tight, but
should we do 2?
I mean, there wasn't one. All right,
that's fine. Give your 2.
Okay. I think you guys are going to be mad at me for my number 2 pick.
We've been mad at you all since you put Stanley on that list. So, I mean,
Stanley has been on my list for years running. He's not coming off the list, love.
And next year, we're going to forget again.
Given my history on the podcast, I think you guys are going to be mad at me for my number 2 pick. But here's the deal, okay? I need a sugar daddy.
This motherfucker done pick no like.
I
need somebody who is going to, buy Janina, me, Maya, the Game of Thrones makeup kit, buy Tony, the electronics, just spare no expense. So I had to pick somebody with the highest net worth.
It better be Federer.
My number 2 pick is Roger Federer.
Okay. No, you're not fired for that. I thought you were going to pick Novak, and then you would have been fired.
Oh my God. But how dare you pick Federer just for his money? Look at that hair.
That's what Real does every year.
You're going to come for me
I mean,
for this.
I'm I'm gonna play
Jody
my veto
says I
card.
support you.
I'm gonna put my veto card out here. I mean, as a Diva Doll fan, you are not worthy to touch the hem of Federer's diamond. Yep. Yep.
Chris
We
says
won't stand for
Federer
it.
is many things, but not hot. This is about the money, Chris. It's all about the
Boo.
money.
Chris, how
I
did
don't
I
know
frame
who
it? How did I
I
frame
don't
it,
know who
Chris?
this Chris is.
Chris,
I don't know who he thinks he is coming for Rug Daddy, but
I mean,
Chris,
you saw
listen,
Fed
listen,
and
listen.
Norman, right? Fed and Norman was just everything.
Federer had a bearskin rug.
I needed somebody who could fly me around on a private jet. I needed someone who could put me up at the Ritz in Paris, at the Ritz in London, first class to
Private
Melbourne.
jet.
You know, I don't have to look at Merca. I don't have to play with the kids. You know,
Listen, Federer is actually.
I can keep
handsome.
a secret. I can keep a secret.
Federer is not hot. He's handsome. There's a difference.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be hot, handsome.
He don't
nothing.
care.
He got
He's
the
cash.
He's worth a
He's
lot of money.
worth
And that's
a
what he
lot.
wants. Yeah, so hey, get it.
100.
Mirka will cut you. It should probably cut him to get to you.
I mean, the man just signed that Uniqlo deal. I mean, seriously. I mean,
well, listen, the pasta deal alone was 40 million.
what?
Have you seen the pasta commercial though? If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it because that shit is funny.
What? That's when my ears perked up when I saw that. I saw that pasta, that Barilla pasta deal. I said, you know what?
Oh, there's Deb. There's Deb. Of course, Roger's hot. I knew she was harassing here.
That came for Roger, right? She came just for Roger.
She came for the Roger part.
You know, I prefer pasta over paella these days.
Okay. No, Deb get him. Deborah get this.
Ring the bell. This is I love it. She's letting you know. Cash me outside is what she
All right, real.
Deborah said, I will cut you. We won't wait for Miracle.
What's the number 2 pick, reels?
So my number 2 pick. Okay. Well, it's called Reels Tennis Podcast, not Janina Tennis Podcast, not Andre, not Sean, not Chris. So my number 2 is Double Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for 2 Frenchies.
Oh, this bitch took 2.
Yes,
no, we've been over this. No, stop right now. We've been over this for years. You don't get to have 2 and 1.
You don't get to have 2 and 1.
You don't get to do it.
Where is the mute button? Where is the mute button?
Nope, you don't get to do it. You don't get brothers.
Nope.
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 No.
You don't get twins.
What is this? Who is this fantastic?
Who is it?
Two that you're trying? What is this fantastical?
Yeah.
Who
is it?
You, Ebe, and Nico, my hope. Just saying.
You can have Nico.
I can't be with all the
That's
other.
not even 2.
Abandon Nico. Abandon
That's
Nico.
one
Right.
To me.
Nobody even cares about Nico.
I
So
just
you're
wanna
like,
watch.
have him.
I mean, I would watch. I want to join in, but I'd be comfortable just watching.
No.
Because
No.
No, I'm not supporting
Chris,
this.
of course, says I'm here for you, Reels. Listen, you can have it. You can have it because Nico
Pierre
looks like a fucking garden
deserves
gnome.
his own spot. Pierre deserves his own spot.
I mean, Pierre has his own spot.
He has his own spot. Nico is nothing.
But I'm just saying, the way they two move with each other and look at each other on court, trust me.
They love each other.
I mean, you can't get between that. You can't.
Yes, Bree. Yes,
that.
girl. Yes, Reels. You need help. Yes.
You're such a,
No, just
Come
move on to that. Andreen, who's your number 2?
you're such a fantasist. I love it. You're like,
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb.
what is
Deb
that?
said,
Yeah, let
Reels
Reels have his double trouble.
And that's all we need to have. That's all we need to say. Deborah said it's okay. Deborah said it's okay. And that's it.
It's okay because no one wants Nico. That's why. It's not like you picked Pierre and Pierre.
Wants Nico. See, you don't watch doubles. I know I'm missing.
I do watch doubles. I see how they act, and it's really weird and sexual at times.
No,
I get
it's
it,
not weird.
but nobody wants to be in the middle of
Okay.
that because Nico
not
Mahout
weird.
is. Listen, Nico looks. Oh my god,
Exactly.
Nico.
You know what? That's gonna be like
Nico
the
makes
kinda,
me
That's gonna
sad.
be like an awkward threesome where
Oh,
you
you
feel like
pick
left
Stanley.
out.
You pick Stanley. And
No,
I'm
but
being
you know what
judged
I'm
by
saying?
women
I'll
who
pick
pick
Stanley
Carol
over
already.
Nico any day.
If you're gonna pick a threesome,
No.
listen.
No, but-
When you're in a threesome, you have to be the hottest one in the threesome. You can't put Pierre in a threesome. Okay. Listen, let me give you
Diva
this.
said Nico can play
Andre,
ball
please.
boy.
Andre, please. Let's be clear. I will not be judged by these two plebs. I just will not. I mean, like, it is just, I won't have it. I will not have
Listen,
it.
if you want to have a threesome, but don't put Pierre in that threesome because you'll find yourself on the side watching.
Ooh, wee. All right, Andreen, who's your number
Good
two?
thing you don't know
Wow,
me
he
like
gave
that.
you a cautionary tale.
Dang.
Well,
Number
as
two.
you all know, I don't often pick the dirt ballers.
Uh-oh.
However,
She got a clay court whore.
I got a click right up there. Because honest to goodness, I don't really think I notice him any other time of the year.
Okay. Who is it?
He's definitely a clay court maestro, but not really. He's definitely ordinary. My number two is the wonderful and always fabulous Pretty Paya.
Ooh.
You always get him on your list somehow, some way.
You know what's so great about him? He's everything that works for the list, right? He's ordinary, kind of forgettable. He's got no fun. But I actually literally camped out at Indian Wells just to see Pretty Paya play, which, by the way, on hard court, not so great. But
Chris said hands off, Andrew.
I love a Pretty Paya. Beautiful eyes. Again, a nice bushy head of hair. And super soulful looking, I think. Not a greatest body, though. So let's just focus on the face.
He is pretty.
He's very pretty. And I don't know, we need to figure out how to make his game up level so that maybe...
How are his teeth?
Andre, Janina, like I said, if you're doing it right, teeth are not involved.
Listen, I need to know.
Janina don't care. Janina's like, as I'm looking at you, I gotta focus on the teeth.
Oh my God.
I do.
All right. I want to know who has good teeth on the door.
Lots of people.
Nole has good teeth.
He does.
He paid for them, but Nole has good teeth.
Murray does now.
He's got not a while ago. No,
he got his fix.
Deb is watching it.
Songa has gorgeous teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrgios has nice teeth.
I think maybe even Monfils has good teeth. I think.
Oh, I think he does too. I think he does.
You know what, Janina? Andre just eliminated herself.
Teeth.
Like, I don't know, she's drinking something. You're tired, sweetie. That's jet lag. That's jet lag talking right there.
Why?
That is jet lag talking right there.
What, does Monfils not have good teeth?
No, he does not.
He don't? What's wrong with him?
Nope.
You know what? I don't really spend a lot of time looking at his teeth.
There ain't nothing wrong with Monfils' teeth. They're straight.
So let's say K is a 10. Monfils is a 7.
Oh, you are such a liar.
I feel like Janina would have noticed that all along.
No, his teeth are fine. There's nothing wrong with Gail's
teeth. So
teeth.
now we know that Janina's major fetish of teeth.
No, it's not a fetish. It's a deal breaker.
It's a fetish. It's a fetish.
It's a deal breaker.
No, because you know what? If they're nice, I don't necessarily notice that. I only notice when they're bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, listen, I know all about being Lisicki's teeth. She did get hers fixed as well. And yes, Chris is right. Janina's been on teeth for years. It's true. It's true.
What do you think about Madison Keys' teeth?
Oh, my God. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Well, there you go.
She's one of those people that may have too many.
I can't. No, we are not doing that. Okay.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah,
I think it's your turn, barely.
So, like, I kind of
do that,
really
Dima. I knew what I'm talking about. Monfils don't have good teeth. I don't know what these are talking about, but okay.
We might be
I'm
distracted with his beautiful smile.
Could be.
Dima is Googling Monfils.
Fine.
I think his teeth are fine.
Please tweet us what you
Listen,
find.
he doesn't have buck teeth. He doesn't have vampire
Dima,
teeth. He
please.
doesn't have snaggle teeth. His teeth are fine.
He
They're
has
not
short
like
teeth. That's what he has. Short teeth.
short teeth are okay as long as they're not like super short. Anyways, whatever. So I can't separate mine 1 and 2. I don't want to. So I'm gonna give them both to you.
Okay.
There's definitely a 2 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they would be fun together, which is
When
why
you
I'm
say that, you mean like
separating
2
them.
goes into 1?
No, I mean that someone is definitely number 2 and
Oh.
someone's definitely number 1. I can't even with you reels. I cannot.
I mean,
I
this is a
cannot.
top podcast. I mean, like Chris said
Really,
it.
he's just letting you know all the details, all the potential options.
All of them.
Exactly. You have to be
So-
very clear.
My number 2. Okay, I'll give you my number 2. I'll do it separate. Is Franklin TFO.
What?
He's a bad boy.
What?
First of all, his name is Franklin. It's Francis.
Francis, my friend, is a twin, and he has a brother, and his name is Franklin, and he also plays tennis, and y'all need to go check him out.
Let me look. Let me look here.
Hold on, I
He's
can't
bad.
even
Let
type
me
it right.
let me Google
Wait.
this too.
So you
Franklin?
you mean to tell me you skipped over TFO and went straight for Franklin?
Yeah, he
You're wrong for that.
because I feel like his personality is way more fun. And
How old is Franklin?
they're 21. They're twins, apparently. I don't know. Listen, they're it's his brother.
Oh my god, he looks like a child. No,
Well, we haven't seen
Janina,
an
he
adult
looks
version.
like
I
a
don't see an adult version of him
child.
yet. Okay, I see. He's cute, but I've
I
seen
know.
him only younger looking, so I can't see the adult.
Go
version.
check out his
This is
Instagram
uncomfortable.
page. No, it's not uncomfortable. He says this is not. Dude, you picked Stan. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, he has an Instagram. Okay, let's do the Instagram.
Go look at his Instagram. He is King Fo 1. Number 1. King Fo 1.
I hope
Go
you know
check
you have
him
basically
out.
everybody. Chris said TFO is a solid no.
That's fine.
Yes,
I don't
Chris.
I don't think that Francis is cuter than Franklin. Francis has the better body. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I love Janina did full research here.
Yes, she did.
Oh wow, yes, she did. Bitches, what?
King for one.
King for one.
Okay.
All right.
All
So that's your
right.
number 1 and your number 2?
No, he's my number 2.
Oh, sorry.
No,
He looks like a doubles player in that.
Well, he might be. I don't know. Shit,
I mean, he got that doubles body.
Oh, look at Janina doing work. All right.
Janina, I'm sorry. This is invalid.
It is not invalid.
It's invalid. He got 7 posts on his Instagram, and he
my
got
God.
50 pictures. I mean,
It's
one
a
of them
fraud
is in his
account.
back. Yeah, no.
It's
no,
not a fraud account.
Really, no.
It is not a fraud account.
better.
No, it's
Take it
not. No.
The record, Janina.
He does a lot of stories as opposed to regular posts.
Janina only had 4 picks so far, people. Janina, what's your number 2?
Stricken. Oh my god, it was stricken from the record. It was stricken from the
Okay, fine.
Don't you dare let him strike you from the record.
No,
Don't
it's
listen to
not.
him.
We cannot verify.
Listen, if I got to
verify
pick Stan, she could pick Franklin.
I'm picking Franklin. Franklin's on my list.
We can't verify Franklin's existence.
Oh my god, you are horrible. Dima's out here checking for Monfils' teeth. His teeth are fine.
Everybody's
Listen.
got a job to do.
She is part of the research team, right?
Yes.
She's trying to redeem herself for almost getting fired.
Oh, fun.
They take their job very seriously. They don't
I
play.
appreciate it.
Who's your number 1? Shani.
My number 1 pick. All right, so listen. All jokes aside, I need a baby daddy.
Meaning that you want a baby?
Yes,
Oh.
and I want a beautiful baby.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know that you're not going to be giving birth, right?
Well, what?
Well, I just saw a 61-year-old do it, so why can't he?
I don't know, because last time I checked,
Thank
Ben
you.
didn't have uteruses.
Thank you, Jane. So listen, I had to think real hard about this, and I'm sorry. What's her name? On her Bagwandas. Sorry, Bagwandas, but my number one pick is Joe Wilfred Songa.
Woo! Is that her name?
Dina called you out. She's like, Songa. Listen, Songa has been on everyone's list at some point.
Wait, let me wait. So you just want him to have? You just want to have pretty kids? Because I don't think Songa has money like that.
That's what I said, girl.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I said. I have my
That's why Federer's number 2.
You want the pretty babies.
I have been very specific about my goals with each of these picks. And, time's running out. Clock's running out. And I want a beautiful child. And I want the most beautiful
Tony's
child.
like, hold on. Tony has questions. Of course he does. Tony always has questions.
Listen.
Tony, go ahead.
Songa is 6'2", 200 pounds. I love him.
You are aware that being 200
has
pounds
great
of tennis is
teeth.
a problem, right? You should know that.
What is the problem?
Being 200 pounds is a problem in tennis.
That's no problem. It's not going to be a problem for all the other activities. Look at that. He's a big hunk of chocolate.
Yeah, I like a little
I
heavy.
can see why you would pick Songa for pretty babies. I could see that. Although we haven't seen proof of that because we've not seen Songa's child.
Does Diva have a non-French list? I'm just curious. Because she's the whole way. She's like French list and then numbers. Where's the non-French list? Her French list number 2 is of course Pierre.
I agree with Dima though.
Songa.
The French
do it.
Shane, Chris, y'all don't have ovaries. How many times do I have to tell you this? Cut it out. Cut it out.
No,
listen.
Shane is feeling the babies rush to his belly right now.
Yes.
Chris says I can hear Shane's ovaries.
Thank you, Chris. They're about to blow.
Chris says I hear Shane over. Oh my God, love.
My two dads coming right up. Right after the commercial break, my two dads.
So there you go.
Who's your number one?
Okay, so I guess as we're all for charity, I mean my number one could be no one other than Alexander Sasha Zverev. You need
charity work.
What's he doing charity for?
Sweetie, who can't make it to the second week of a major? We gotta hook this brother up. I mean, he cares. I mean, even Lendo cares.
Actually, outside of tennis, he's really cute.
I mean, he's cute. He's fun. He don't like unwanted people touching him.
I love that about him.
Oh, I love it when he jerks away from people. I crack up, and he's like, "Bitch, back off." I love it.
He's a little salty.
He hasn't quite perfected that availability thing that you're supposed to do when you're a star, where you're supposed to really smile and let it all be okay. He hasn't done that well.
You know what I mean?
I mean, can someone put together a chain of videos or gifs or something of Sasha blowing people off, like "Get off me"?
Well, that's a legitimate thing. Some people don't like to be touched.
It is legitimate, but you have to do it. But it's such a weird, tricky thing when you're going for the "I'm the hot guy" thing. You don't usually.
Who is Robert Farah?
He plays doubles.
Oh, doubles. Yeah, he's attractive.
Chris, do better.
Sweetie, you pick Franklin Tiafoe. I mean, come on. He's not even on the tour.
You know why? You know why Janina did that? Now look at his search quantity went right up. She's gonna be like,
helping you out, boo.
Thank you, Chris. I gotta check her for you. I mean, like seriously.
I have to Google Robert Farah.
He's Colombian. So.
Yeah, Colombian double.
Or his teeth.
Girl. How much money he got in the bank?
Oh gosh.
He has a really little. Oh, wait a minute. He's not even popular enough. Listen, this is a group of black folks right here. Congratulations, Dr. Robert.
Oh, actually, he is cute. Ooh.
He is. But he's
like that facial hair.
He looks mean.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing for
So
Are you increasing his stamina? Are you giving him?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that Lendo gives him a net game because
Is Lendo still around? How come
Yes,
Lendo
he is.
doesn't get mentioned at all
He's
anymore?
coaching this guy.
because
Yeah.
Sasha
Farah
didn't
has
win it.
veneers.
Oh, see, he's thinking of using it. with the
No,
fire.
his-
Farah does not have veneers. Farah has real teeth. He looks beautiful.
So yeah, I'm
fine with
hoping
him.
that
That's-
I'm hoping that Sasha starts to do something this year. You know, because
he has a really small upper lip.
who Farah or
Yeah,
Fire.
why are we talking about Chris's number one?
I don't know. You're right. We shouldn't talk about him.
But go ahead. Yes.
But anyway, I
it's
mean,
really
as
hard
Deb
because I
says,
think
Sasha better
Sasha's-
step up, or he's gonna be Anaconda Cover.
Oh no, no.
You
But
don't
he's
even
won some
know.
titles. He's won some titles. He can't be that. But if he's not careful, he ends up being like the K of his generation. No. Oh.
I mean, but King hasn't won a Masters. I mean, and that must mean something, right? I mean,
No one wins Masters. Stop
in
being
the desert.
silly.
I mean, he has what? He has three, and then does he have three, or he has three,
he has
including
three.
the year championship,
Including the urine, right? Because he did what?
He won,
But everybody feels like
and he won Montreal or Toronto.
But Sasha's still young. Like he's still really young. Like he
And I do like how he's developed. He has a long game.
yeah.
A long strategy
I
in
don't
mind.
like that people put so much pressure on him that he hasn't done well in the Grand Slams. It's like you should have won a slam already. You're 21. Like fuck off.
But this is tennis, though. But this is tennis.
Well,
We have to have. I mean, we have to have a new list of expectation with this court, with the core and the technology. We haven't readjusted our
Can we
expectations.
stick to our lists?
But I'm just simply saying, Sasha needs some goodwill and spirit, you know. And I've been a lucky charm for a lot of these men on my list. I mean,
yes, you have, boo. Yes, you
PCB,
have.
I mean, we looking at PCB to get somewhere. You know what I mean? I mean, come on.
But you were like a lucky charm for a season. Okay.
No, right. That's all I want. Sasha, just
You single-handedly brought Pierre out of the woodwork.
I mean, look at Benoit. I saved Benoit from obscurity. I saved PCB.
So generous.
I mean, Michael Moe was hot for like a hot second. I mean, come on. Everybody that have been on my list, they've been trended. Look at Pierre Hugues. Pierre Hugues is known for being singles and doubles now. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I know him for double faults. That's how I know.
You know what? With this prediction, I think we might see Sasha take a Grand Slam this year. Though.
Oh,
Can you
Jesus.
imagine?
That is
I mean,
really
Nole
ambitious.
is right mentally for one. You know, Rafa be checking out after the French Open.
Wimbledon, maybe Wimbledon.
I mean,
Anyone?
Federer can't do it alone. And you know,
Cut it out.
if Federer is giving Dominic Thiem a hardcore title, I mean, what's him giving Sasha?
Who is breathing in their mic like they're crazy? Who is doing
So I'm just saying.
It's gotta be Sean. It's got to be the newbie.
I like your pick, and I see your pick and raise my pick.
Okay, go.
Now, my pick, I don't have to worry about whether he likes black women because he's married to one.
Oh, Jeremy Shardy. Who is it? He's
I mean,
so pretty.
it could have been Ivo Karlovic.
No, you would never pick him. I know you too well. It's
You know,
Shardy, and he's
40,
beautiful.
right?
He has great
He's
teeth.
40 years old, right? And he's playing on Tofel.
I know, no, but Janina has it. I absolutely adore Nicolas Shardy. He's gorgeous. He's cute. I always liked him. And then once I saw that he could appreciate flavor, I was like, okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Shardy. And then when I saw him at Labor Cup and he was the best cheerleader ever.
He is a great cheerleader.
Well, let me ask you something, Andre. Do you feel
What?
lucky?
Do I feel lucky?
Yes.
I feel very lucky. Why?
Okay. You really think that black woman held down Jeremy Shardy? I was gonna let another black woman roll up in there and steal her man.
Listen, I don't gotta steal. Like everyone is talking, we can be generous and share. Why can't we share?
Oh my god.
I've seen pictures of her. I've seen pictures like her. She had that.
You know, Jeremy Shardy's teeth really aren't that great, but since he's so cute,
Yeah, then
I was about to tell you,
right.
Janina. I was about to warn you that I was gonna warn you.
They're
Janina,
crooked.
They're a little crooked, but he's got a nice smile. He's got a nice smile, good attitude. He should win more matches, though.
He should win more matches, or he should just be a permanent cheerleader at Federer matches. Because he's great at that.
He's my favorite other guy right now. But it was really close. Really close between Shardy and actually my number 4 probably. But yeah, I like Shardy. I think he's just dead in the middle. Won't go any further. Probably will not win a title. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not probably.
But, you know,
I mean,
that's
like
how
he's
it is.
got to have one somewhere, right? He's been on the tour for like 39 years.
He might be like Benetton and never having won one. No, but I think Shardy did win a title. Shardy won a title.
I think he has a couple.
He won a grass title, if I'm not mistaken. He had a very nice run and won a grass title. So
that's good.
He's not out of luck, but he's my Frenchie of the moment. Yes, I did not put Monfils on this list because this list was ordinary white guys.
We know he's not ordinary.
Not white either.
He just likes an ordinary white girl at the moment, but that's okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I felt that. I did. They hurt my feelings, and I don't even have any.
I mean, it is what it is.
But you know what? I like the fact that they keep trying to tell the world that they're fucking. We know. They keep saying all this.
I'm fine with it. Tell us all your business.
No,
it's going to be that much more fun.
Benetton has never won a title. That's why that bitch is so salty.
Oh my god.
And
well, it'll be. What's the B word?
Benetton.
10 years ago, he has a title. Oh God.
What?
Is it my turn for number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 1 is young. He's fun. He's hot. He's a bad boy.
Ooh.
He don't give a fuck. People love to hate him.
Oh,
he's been on my list before. He's been on some other lists here. It is the one, the only. He's coming for your fave, Nicholas Kyrgios.
Only if he's in the mood this week. Only if he's in the mood.
Only if he's in the mood.
He's coming for your fave.
But listen, he's gorgeous. He's young. He's beautiful. He's bad boy. I love it when he takes to Twitter and just like tells people off.
Chris said he want to climb Nick Kyrgios.
She does.
Oh, Jesus.
Mount Nick is her.
Yeah. So Nick Kyrgios rounds out my list.
Oh, nice.
Guys.
All right.
So now that Andreen has time to spare, she's like, "Oh, let's talk Miami." Okay, bitch, go.
Oh my god!
I think we have some time. We never talk about it. Actually,
you guys need some HR intervention in this podcast.
No, we don't. We're fine.
We need to set some ground rules and how you address your colleagues.
I know. This is how we roll on this podcast. So, Miami.
Have you watched any tennis?
We've watched.
You've been busy. Don't even lie.
I've been busy. Dragging family around doing stuff. I did catch a little bit. I caught a bit of Federer versus the Serbian.
The Serbian. Who the hell is the Serbian? Oh, okay.
Kachanov. That was a good match.
That's not the.
Yeah.
It's that's his name.
Yeah, right. Philip Kachanov.
No. Philip.
What is it? I'm like messing it with it. The last name I think.
I don't know what you're talking
about. I'm combining
it. Kachanov and the guy Federer beat is Filipanovic or something like that.
Yeah, Filipanovic. Yeah, Philip. Yes, the Serbian. He wanted to beat Federer so bad. I could feel it. The desire was so there because he's being coached by Tipsarevic.
Wait, he's coaching. Did he officially?
Krajanovic. That's his name.
Krajanovic.
Yeah, Krajanovic. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's officially coached, but he was in his box and he was cheering him on. And I thought they were like maybe had some sort of coach because isn't Tipsarevic retired or is he not? Like,
no, he's not retired.
He's not retired.
He's playing, and he had special ranking for injury.
Oh, he's still being protected in that ranking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever.
Oh, Dima said, "Oh, Miami's happening this week. I haven't heard, bro. That's how low the body party is. That is how low that shit is.
Wait,
Who won today? Did she win? Who won?
Yeah, she won. She won.
Actually, Barty won. Chris,
Yep.
you got it. Chris is happy, we know, but Reels for Chris, you have to join the Barty party for at least a minute.
Give her props.
I told you. Did you not see my tweet?
No,
I showed you what I was like at the.
I would like you to say it now.
I am forced to go to the body party. So I'm quietly sitting in my corner having a chip. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, Tipsarevic actually played in Miami but lost early, according to Deborah.
He did.
We know Deborah is always right, so we don't question that.
Yeah,
no, I told you got protected ranking.
No, I saw him in there and I was like, wait, isn't he? I can't keep up with these people. Is it like Dimitrov Tursunov? Is he now fully retired?
Yeah, no one knows. I mean, it could be like Leighton Hewitt.
Isn't he now coaching?
I mean, he is, but did he officially retire?
I mean, I don't think he can come back because he don't look like he's in shape. He don't look fat. He don't look like he's in shape. And fitness was always one of his problems. So I'm just saying.
If I'm gonna go by Chad's pictures only, Miami looked like it was a blast.
Yeah. But Chad knows how to focus on the right people.
Yeah, he did a great job.
If we go by his pictures, it looked amazing. But I think everyone can admit that the stadium lacks something. It's just not.
Stadium is not a real stadium.
It's a football arena.
Yeah, it's not showcasing tennis well. It doesn't you can't hear the crowd react to things. It's just
because they're dead, empty spaces. That's why.
Too many, yeah. So
there's a lot of dead space. It looks like no one's there, and we know better.
I don't understand this. First of all, you can see how tennis have this crazy, stupid agenda, right? They're forcing this thing. Oh my God, we spent this much money. We did all of this, yada yada yada. And this is a temporary stadium. You made all this hoopla for moving from wherever it was across the way, Key Biscayne, wherever it was, and then you bring it here to a temporary stadium, and y'all spend $60 million or whatever amount. I don't see that there.
Yeah, Chris was there. Tell us about it. He says this was a huge upgrade.
Really?
Yeah. What was so good about it?
It's really like another kind of the magic box. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. On television, it just looks. Ooh.
Chris said, "I really like the stadium."
There are spaces where no one can sit.
Yeah, look, is there places where they're not selling tickets because it's like an obstructed view? And a lot of that, unfortunately, looks to be close to the court. So it looks like no one's in attendance.
And there are people who are like right at the very extreme of that area, and they're like, they can't enjoy themselves. They can't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
It doesn't feel like it closes you in. But when they say, I was trying to figure out, when they say temporary, does it mean that they just didn't finish all of it, or they
that shit is coming down in 10 days because there's a concert, Rolling Stone concert or something on the kick off there. It's coming down.
Everything's only 3/4 of it was built.
Yeah, everything is gonna come down. It's still the Miami and
for sure.
And we're still talking about the
next year they'll just redo another stadium, but hopefully maybe build it with more thoughtfulness. But still, it will be constructed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that impression.
And will it be permanent?
No, it won't be permanent. I don't think they can ever.
So is it ever going to be permanent? It'll never be permanent.
Football thing is
what a waste! This is very not eco-friendly. Shame on you, tennis.
Yeah,
it's probably a difficult setup.
But girl, we had time for plastic bags, though.
It's probably an expensive setup. I mean, it is.
That's a lot of money. They have to rebuild this every year. It's so expensive.
Talking about the money
very
all the
quickly,
time.
very
trying
quickly.
To sell us. This is what I don't understand. All on ESPN, they keep telling me is that everything else is permanent. The parking lot, wonderful. Maybe we could have the Fire Festival there.
Chris just said everything else is permanent. Why are we talking about this? This is ridiculous. Was there any good tennis?
I did watch Federer I watched some Federer matches. I saw him play Shapovalov or whatever his name is.
God, I actually expected that to maybe be a little bit better.
No.
He just destroyed him. But you know what? Federer looks to be on a mission, and I'm here for it.
And then he's not on a mission.
That's not going to happen with John.
Because
I'm saying right now, I fully expect him to come away with that title tomorrow. If he does not, he is on a serious fucking.
Girl, Dominic, theme was a gift last week. 2 weeks ago.
I'm fine
That
with
was
him
him.
losing to team. He can.
I
lose
mean,
to
I
him.
don't know if because he didn't play Rafa, he was just like, meh, I'm not interested in this anymore. Like, why not let him have it? Because Rafa
Yeah.
pulled
Oh,
down.
look, Chad. He must have made it to his next destination. He said Venus had 2 great performances. She did. I don't know what I think about this the Serena injury. I kind of feel like I'm not buying it. I feel like there's something else going on, but time will tell.
I feel like there is something else going on too. What do you think's
I
going on?
I don't know what's going on, but I don't feel like she has a knee injury. I really don't.
Serena?
Yeah.
Wait. But first of all, Serena had a chest thing, right? And like a flu. So isn't that what she's struggling with?
She was sick in Indian
the
Wells.
Wells.
And it was affecting her breathing.
A
like some
virus.
kind of illness. But this time when she pulled out,
She
Chris
said
they
you
said
better
she
not
had a
be
knee
pregnant.
injury. Chris says she better not be. Bitch, you better not be pregnant. If you're pregnant, it's over. You need to hurry up and win the French Open pregnant so you can get another slam
Oh my
and then retire.
Serena does not need another slam. She's okay.
She says that she wants one, so I need her to win it.
People, stop.
What?
He picked Stanley, and no, a Serena stan is saying Serena doesn't need.
He's being gentle. He's being gentle.
I mean, irrational
He's
Serena
showing growth.
stan.
He's showing
I mean,
growth.
She does not need to play another match again.
No, she doesn't, but she talks about what she wants. So if she's pregnant, this is my thinking. If she is pregnant, and I don't think she is, I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
But if she is, she's done. She's not going to go have another baby and come back. She's too old. That's not happening. So that's why I say if she's going to be done, then get another slam and get out and hurry up and win it if you're pregnant, because you don't have a lot of time to be playing. So that's my point. Not that she doesn't. Her legacy is set. Don't come at me. I know I'm not the one. It ain't me. I'm just saying, hurry up. That's it. So, but I didn't see her play, so I don't know like how her movement was or whatever. I have no idea.
Oh, Chad
also says New Miami is a huge upgrade from Key Biscayne.
Really?
Right.
I mean, they need to do better with the TV because they don't look right on TV.
Yeah, it looks really weird and square.
Yeah, it don't look right on TV. Maybe because we're seeing just the selective, the stadium.
Says she doesn't need another slam. She needs 2 more minimum. Oh, you are so late. We are wrapping up.
You Serena. But so wait. So let me just get the pulse on this here. Do Serena stans feel like something else is happening here that we don't know about?
Well, I just told you yes.
Okay.
Where's Tony?
Okay.
Tony, where are you at?
Okay.
Tony
okay.
left.
And then
Tony just says, "I love Serena." You know what?
Okay.
I forget that there's a little bit of a delay. He'll come around. There's a little bit of a delay.
That's fair enough. But then there was also the question: Is Venus actually struggling with an injury, or has she just decided to finally change her serve?
Dude, Venus was taped up more than Aga Radwanska. Something's going on. So for sure, there's some kind of injury there. Her serve is messed up. It wasn't right, and she had her shoulder taped up like it was a pinball machine course or some shit. I don't know. It's really weird.
She was heavily taped
all over. See,
and
Chris said,
and it was kind of weird.
Aga.
It was all these different colored tapes too. It was just so odd that someone would put that many different types of tape on.
Tony says he doesn't know what he thinks, but he's not posting it here. Well, what's the point?
Well, that's fair.
I think all Serena stands right now are panicking.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Something ain't right.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I don't know. I think her desire is still very strong.
Because she looks like she's training.
Yeah, she looks like she's training.
She looks better in training than she does.
There's like an unintentional side effect of all the things that happen health-wise. I don't think she looks like somebody who doesn't want to be there. That's great.
Yeah. Patrick said she's not playing again until Rome.
Yeah.
So, which means that Rome will be the only tournament she plays before the French Open. So,
which makes sense as the only one that has a true clay coat surface.
Venus Arani with those second serves. Dima, you're fired.
But I don't. But I think she's already grandmother in. Like she doesn't need. Isn't Madrid mandatory? But I think at her age,
she's not playing. She's not.
As if she cares if it's mandatory. She never cares about that.
It doesn't matter because she's I mean, she's like she's already seated, right?
Oh, Tony said she's hosting the Met Gala, which overlaps.
She is the chair of the Met
hosting?
Gala.
What?
She's the chair.
What's the theme this year?
Oh,
You
so
know?
yeah. So wait. Can she host the Met Gala and go to? Isn't that usually happening during the French Open?
No, it's May 6th.
Madrid.
It's May 6th. So Serena, Lady Gaga, Harry Styles, and the head designer for Gucci are co-chairs the Met Gala this year.
What's the theme?
I think it's something with Gucci. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so
All
that
right.
was interesting from Miami, Serena withdrawing. That got everybody in a panic, but I guess we'll wait to see what really is going on in the world. I was a little sad that Venus, apparently Simona now owns Venus, I guess. Is that the term that we should use?
It's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, she's injured. We don't do that.
I love your generosity.
Well, it's true. I mean, you can't say that with this loss, we have to say that she's owned by someone when she's not playing at her best.
Y'all don't think Venus is trying to tell y'all she want to go home?
No,
if Venus wanted to go home, she would go home. She's a grown-ass woman.
Oh my God. I just
go home.
I just Google what is the theme for the Met Gala, and it said the theme is all things campy, which means we can all things campy, which means we can expect a wide array of exaggerated and theatrical outfits.
Isn't that what the Met Gala is all about?
Well, yeah, always. But
usually the theme's a little bit tighter than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Chad said Serena looked great in practice.
Well,
I don't know. I think it's weird. I just feel like something weird's going on.
What is your?
I don't like that because we're usually right on these things.
What is your gut telling you, Janina?
Her gut saying
something's wrong.
That's no.
I don't know what it is.
My gut is telling me that something is wrong too. And the last time my gut told me something was wrong, we knew what happened. But
what happened?
She got pregnant.
She got pregnant? Oh, well, that's not wrong. That's just right in the world, I guess.
She was running around in a tutu. Cut it out, Chad. Why you gotta tell people that? And Tony says, "Oh yes, the tutu." This is what goes on in our chats, guys.
I mean, she is pregnant though, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do feel something's up.
Okay. Well, the rumor mill is abound.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Interesting.
None of y'all caught that wonderful finals today?
I know. Okay, let's be honest. First of all, there were a lot more people there than I thought, so that's wonderful. It was a little boring.
Maybe squeeze everybody in one area.
Was it boring?
I caught the end. I mean, I caught the repeat. I mean, it's hard for that to be really evaluated because I think Cop Bliss was not fully there.
Why? What's wrong with her?
I think she was sick.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I think she was suffering from some sort of virus or something. She said she wasn't feeling well, and then she just looked like her movement. Well, listen, this is Cop Bliss. Her movement's always slightly dodgy. But in the second set, I just didn't feel like she was really there. It was much more competitive in the early rounds. But you would think that Ashley Barty had invented the slice. That's all I'm saying. And I was like, Ashley Barty's playing Cop Bliss. Of course you use the slice. If you that's what you do.
But Cop Bliss told Bethany Maddox Sands that she's ready for the slice.
She's always remember what she
clearly
she's prepared to run more, she says.
What's rolling his eyes about?
It was an okay final. It wasn't it was good for the Ashley Barty because they'd spent so much time telling us how great
Tony has a plan.
Tony has a plan.
We got to get rid of the tutu, the brown haircut, and the thin headbands. He's got a plan. And what do you, too much PTSD? What do you want, Tony? What do you want? Oh Jesus! All right, what else? I feel like
our robot playing tennis, both male and female. Deborah.
Yeah,
that is the toll we're told we need to love. Okay, let it go.
I actually watched. I got mad last night and turned off the Alasimi match. When he choked that first set away, I was like, that's it. I was pissed. I was like, you don't first of all, you don't get a break, John Isner. That rarely happens.
Yeah.
You get it. And so frustrating.
That was bad.
It's okay. A little bit disappointed also in Francis Tiafoe. I expected more from him. I felt like he should have won his match that he lost, and I can't even remember who it was against. Shapovalov? Was it? Shapovalov? Yeah, I don't know.
I was prepared, Deb. Forgive me. I was prepared.
Chris, you're rude. Okay.
I was prepared.
Match a wig. No.
I was prepared for the possible.
Sloan's wig is terrible.
Felix match in the final. I was like, okay, if I got that final, I won't be mad if Federer loses. But it didn't happen, so it's all right.
Well, I was talking to Chad about this. I expected Felix to have a better shot against Federer actually than Shapovalov. I don't know why. I just feel like his game is
more solid. His game is a more solid game. Listen,
Chad and I were hoping for a Felix Francis. We wanted an all black boy final. That would have been great.
Oh my lord, the Miami people wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
Man, that would have been so fun. Both of them fuckers go and lose. You know what? I'm out.
But no, I had Felix winning that match over Francis, right?
Of course.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a nice 3-setter. That would.
You know what? What you got to take into consideration was he going to be able to handle the moment, because clearly he couldn't handle it against Isner. It was not John's game that troubled him. It was the moment for sure. So he may not have won against Francis.
Well, to be honest, that was the problem that he had in the Nishioka match in Indian Wells. He should have won that in 2.
I mean, everything is coming for him so fast and so quick. That
it's both, and
it's a lot. So he just has to
young
learn
kids,
how to manage
y'all need to take these chances, because these old people, when they see y'all fucking up, be like, you know what? Since y'all don't want it, we won't take it. We just gonna keep on. We're not gonna go home.
I mean, it's a miracle to break John Isner. You do it twice,
and he was breaking him at will. He broke him. He was breaking him at will.
God, it was so good.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I'm excited I'm excited for him.
That's nice to have him
emerge. He stays healthy and hungry. All right, so you know what? Good luck, Federer, tomorrow. Handle John Isner, please.
Please, yeah.
Please.
It's going to be too tight.
I won't be able to look at ever again, because I just drag him all the time and say like, oh, your boy Delpo, if I win a Masters. And I mean, how can I exist on Twitter and have telling me your boy give him 2? I mean,
I think Federer oddly enough, even though he said he didn't mind it, I think he's mentioned it enough that he did mind losing that Indian Well finals. I think he's back. He's a man with a mission. Those 600 points are also very nice for him. I'm sure he wants those points. So, but you know what? I feel like I don't know. If Felix can break John's serve, maybe Federer
can break John's serve. We know this. I mean, this isn't new. Stop being silly. Of course he can.
ATP.
Of course he can.
Have you seen Federer's return game sometimes?
Yes, I have, but it's John Isner.
I just want to say, put it out into the universe today. Federer. I saw was it Angie on Twitter? Mm-hmm. She, not the salty Angie, not the drama queen Angie from.
Oh, Ange, our Ange. Okay.
Oh, Ange. Okay, not the ATP.
Okay.
Angie. Right. She tweeted something she found on Twitter. Federer having, I guess, when they were playing that IPTL league, whatever. Mm-hmm. Federer having a conversation with this woman, I don't know who else. It was so delightful. Mm-hmm. ATP and WTA, y'all need to get Federer and Serena in a room.
I know. You've been saying that from the beginning.
Yeah,
did you see Pam's tweet? I thought this was interesting. I mean, they're so clearly worried about the future of the tour and the status of everybody that Pam was like, how can they engage Federer and Serena as some sort of like commissioner like level in the tennis? I was like, have you talked to both of them about it? Like, maybe they retire, they won't want to be around.
I don't need them to talk about tennis, but I just need to talk about, just like kids,
life and different things.
Life, what their life was like, because they were young phenoms, like they won so many majors. That would be interesting. I don't need someone else in between them. I just need them asking each other questions and chatting with each other. That's gonna be fun.
I mean, I'm sure Serena can do. I mean, I'm sure Serena and Fed can do it for charity. I think Roger's doing it again with Andy Roddick this year. Why not do it again with Serena? I mean, they do have friends in common. He was just.
I mean, Roddick is.
I don't want to watch them play tennis. I want to watch them talk.
I don't want Roddick there because Roddick is salty and bitter.
I'm not saying it has to be. I'm just saying there's a
line of communication that connects them both.
And also that there's precedent about these people getting together.
They got their Nike people who give a call, whatever. I mean, I don't know if Nike burned out.
Okay. We have a listener, and I'm so not even going to attempt to butcher this name. Says, "Did you believe Raj when he said he likes to watch big servers?" Well, I believe he likes to watch them because he likes to try to figure people out.
Yeah,
I don't think he necessarily likes the brand of tennis.
I found that so crazy that got traction. Because y'all know Federer says these shit when
Federer is shady as fuck,
right? Like Marin Cilic. She's just like, remember that time Marin kicked my ass? Ooh.
Listen, you saw how he handled Kevin Anderson, right?
Oh my God.
He also said before that match, "Oh, if you beat me at Wimbledon, I'm watching you." That's what he said. So, and then he went out there. He's like, "If you beat me at Wimbledon, you've got my attention." So, and then he went out there and he made Kevin Anderson look like he started playing tennis yesterday.
I love that. I was scoreboarding it, but no, I mean, I think he characterizes those matches pretty well. I don't think if he loses to Isner, he's going to be very upset if he holds his own serve because he understands that that's a shootout. Like you're playing Isner, it's not points. You know what I mean? It's like,
right.
It's
I think it's going to be tight, but I don't think he's going to lose.
Yeah, if he doesn't do well and gets his serve broken, I think he'll be sort of embarrassed by that, particularly since it's so difficult for Isner to break.
Yeah, you can't get broken by John Isner because that puts you in the fucking walk of shame.
I think it depends on how he loses. I think if it's like 3 tie breaks and he loses, he'll be fine with it. But if it's something like I got broken, I think
he's gonna be out there with Alex or Felix practicing serves the answer.
I thought it was a very nice thing. Well, it wasn't nice, but it tells you a lot about the type of player he's going to be. That we read that Felix immediately after that match went out and practiced his serve.
Well, thank God, motherfucker had 3 double faults in one game. Let's go practice your serve. Jesus,
you know what
that was hard to watch. That was so hard to watch.
Serena in 2007, Serena lost to Cyril Bammer in Brisbane. One of the other tune-up to Australian Open. And she lost to Cyril Bammer, who was a mother then, a returning mother, right? Serena didn't invent that, okay, people? Just letting y'all know.
Shut up.
And Serena went for a run. She was like, fuck this shit.
She's like, I need to run this loss off.
As soon as she was over, she went for a run. And she was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, if you've got 3 double faults in one service game, yeah, you need to go practice that shit.
You're so brutal.
Well, no, that's
why we
true.
pay her. It's why we pay her. Sometimes she said,
you know what?
Nervous.
He was nervous as hell. However, there are things that like I just don't notice when I'm watching. Like, I mean, if the ball toss is way off, of course you notice that. But Brad Gilbert was talking, and I know people can't stand him, but the truth is he does know how to. He does know how to analyze players, and he's like, listen, his ball toss is just. He shouldn't be trying to hit it. Like it's clearly off, not where he wants it to be, and his hitting it with this part of the racket. And you know what? Sometimes I think that players get kind of shit on when they put the toss up and then don't hit the ball, and probably maybe I don't know, when you're younger you're not confident enough to say, hey, my bad, and
I should redo it. You should do it like Venus will do it many times a game.
Or who is it, Ivanovic? I mean, she might do it 5 times before she hit the ball.
It still doesn't help, but Chad, we just had a conversation about this. Yes, Felix is 18, but tennis has not yet reestablished its expectation with the new era.
No, they keep wanting a phenom.
Right.
I mean, we live in an era. Rafa won a major at 18. No. Boris Becker, they were 17. I mean, tennis has young phenom. It's a tennis. I mean, your career was over 28. Okay,
right.
Young people were winning. So
and he was chasing his ball.
Right, we know that. But I mean, like for certain, I mean, I don't expect them to be winning major titles, but I'm expecting them to do certain things, like to be able to close out matches, especially once
No,
Mm,
I'm fine that he
at
didn't close
18
out the
years
match.
old.
This
though,
was
but you know
his
what?
first time there.
No,
It's
wait.
an
You know what?
emotional thing.
That's fair enough, but he had the exact same problem at Indian Wells.
And Nishioka.
Yeah, the Nishioka match, he was serving, he was up a break in both of those matches. It was comfortable for him, and then he ended up losing it. I mean, it was a brilliant fight back in the third.
Yeah,
but I think
he'll get there. I think he'll get there.
You
Well,
know,
you
I
lost
mean,
the first set. Okay, you're done and dusted. You feel it. You felt it. But you were up 5-2 in the second set, which means you shook that shit off. And then it was time to close it
But
out.
there's a reason why you hear seasoned veterans say you have to play point by point. You can't go, oh my God, I'm so close, because in that moment you can lose your focus when you realize that the finish line is there. I mean, you can't
but
do
also,
that.
Let's hope.
I think that
he
Petchy.
learns to
Wait,
manage
I
it.
also think that
will.
Petchy.
Listen,
I think Mark
Felix.
Petchy was saying that there was also something technically a little bit wrong with his serve, so that
Yeah, for sure.
in nervous moments,
So someone needs to fix it.
Yeah, he might. There's something fixable about it. It's not
Yes,
just nerves for him
clearly.
as well. That maybe,
Clearly.
yeah. So
I mean, because he wasn't hitting the ball in the right spot of his racket. That was a lot of the issue.
You know,
So
what's
I mean,
crazy?
we'll watch. We'll watch.
I keep forgetting he's 6'5". I keep forgetting.
yeah.
Who is 6'5"? Felix is
Felix.
6'5".
Jesus.
Oh wow! I didn't. I guess maybe when you're on court with someone as tall as John Isner, you just
can't
look short
tell.
no matter what,
Yeah,
right?
but when you see someone else, you would be like, "Oh, he's 6'5".
Yeah, I didn't realize
Whoa.
that.
He hangs out with Dennis Shapovalov. Whatever.
Oh, Chad! Alert! Chad said he felt like he caught a virus. What kind of
Ooh.
virus?
Who coronavirus?
Chad, what did you
Felix?
or Chad himself?
6'2"? I'm almost sure that child is 6'5".
Chad, how tall is Felix? He'll tell us. We trust Chad over what's her face? Jasmine any day.
Oh my God.
He's 6'4". Chris says 6'4".
So we have 6'2", 6'4". Somebody said
Wikipedia says
6'5".
he's
Oh, he
6'3".
said it was his nerves. Like I caught a virus.
6'3".
So he admitted that it was his nerves. And you know
maybe
what?
he's
Good.
just growing.
He probably is still growing. He's 18. This motherfucker might be 7 feet tall by the time.
Yeah.
Well, y'all just upset because you didn't get the exciting final you wanted. Two black
True.
boys hitting it out in Miami.
Chad says he's 6'4". Jazz, you're out.
Which
Listen,
means
we know they pad the stats.
on
He's
some pieces
6'2".
of paper he writes.
Chris was right.
Well, he doesn't have a choice as to whether or not he gets any taller.
He meant something
Apparently, he
came
says he
over
doesn't
him,
want to.
Not like he was physically sick.
But
he was nervous.
I
It's
hate to
called-
tell you, Boo, at 18, you're probably still growing because that's just what men do. We'll check on you in a few years. All right,
Well,
let's wrap
you
it
know
up.
It was
Andreen
good.
has.
It was I'm fine. It's all good, but I'm fine. It's good that he is now back in the conversation. I think Felix had a nice enough run. Actually, the clay all the way Indian Wells and here to now have.
Does he like the clay?
He does like the clay. He had a nice run there. So should this is a nice little season.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm just
Chad said he
excited.
doesn't want to get any taller. Felix,
You
bio
just
says
talked
you
about that,
have
Real.
control over that, boo.
Did I not just say that? Didn't I say that like 30 seconds ago? What is Reels doing?
Oh, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. So I love busting your balls. There's nothing better.
Anywho,
I'm just excited to see some young players do what we've been calling on them to do for a while. Listen, it sucks when they beat your fave, but
he will not be Rafa. Sorry. Oops.
That's okay.
Oops. Sorry for the outburst.
Oh yeah, he will be seated. It's just it's fun though. It's
I mean,
fun.
could you imagine if one of these young children take Rafa out at French Open? Oh my God!
Lord. They'll never hear the end of
have a national
The media will ruin them. That's what will happen. The media will ruin their lives.
If what? If what?
If a young person takes out Rafa, they're gonna get their lives ruined by the media.
Yeah, don't even wish it on them.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think for Rafa, Roger, and Serena, I don't see that happening anymore.
Nobody expects Rafa to lose at the French Open. Stop being silly.
I don't know.
Stop it. He's resting right now with all of his fake injuries. Cut the shit.
No, he's not. He's practicing.
He's not playing tournaments. That's what I'm saying.
But that ain't what he needs to do.
Listen,
All right.
I think Dominic Thiem could win the French Open this year.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, I do.
No.
That's the Rafa
having all these
fan.
positive thoughts about.
Oh my
players.
God. Look, it is that
Every
moment,
year.
people. Let me tell you, that television show started, right? You see that's how that series picked up, right? Rafa pretend to be injured, pulls out to Miami. Oh, I'm dying.
That's because
I'm
nobody.
broken, my body
Yeah.
is.
Dami beat him at the clay.
And then here
at the
comes
Masters, but
listen
then
to
lost
me.
at the French
Let me
Open
tell
because
y'all
nobody
something.
beats him there.
Let me tell you.
Where is that crazy watchman when you need him? What's his name? I can't. Robin. What's his name? What's his name? The guy that beat Rafa at the French Open. There's only one of them. What's his name?
Robin Soderling. He
Soderling.
retired.
Yeah, he makes tennis balls and does watch ads.
Look, it's one thing to beat Rafa best of axe Nole. It's one thing to beat Rafa and Clay best of 3. It's a whole other kettle of fish to beat him best of 5 at Roland Garros.
Good luck. Maybe
Not the
Fed
same
has
thing.
a chance against Nadal. Stop it. Wrap it up.
All right. So
this has been our 5th Miami Sizzle.
This is the start of the clay. Look at all the clay questions y'all have that won't even be settled because it's going to be the same clay. No. I think it's a brand new clay.
Rafa, so we have to pay attention. Roger is playing clay this year, so we have to pay attention. I mean,
yes, you do. Might be his last.
Okay.
It's Madrid, honey. It's not even real clay up there. So
yeah, we're not ready for that. I mean, unless it's blue, I'm not paying attention.
I hope they make it blue just to bring it back.
Yeah, make that shit purple.
We're gonna make it blue this year.
No, I hated the blue clay.
It'll look good, but then maybe.
Of course, you hate the blue clay.
You know what I missed? I missed the purple courts in Miami.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
Those were so beautiful.
Yeah, well, now we're stuck with these blue ones, but we have.
They're not even blue. They're like
turquoise.
I don't know.
I don't know what they are.
Chad, what are they? Are they teal?
Chad doesn't see color.
Tony love the blue clay.
That's brilliant.
And on that
note, folks, so thank you for coming to Miami Sizzle number 5. I mean, I can't believe we've been around for this long. Don't forget.
You also love us.
And if you love our theme song, it is Lizzo's Juice. It's hot. So I'm all reels is all here for juice from any of my top.
Oof, dear Lord.
So
repeat your top 6 again. Nope, I'm just kidding.
So yes, Janina, play us out as we leave out here with Sizzle Juice. Thank you all for coming in and taking part in this. And you can continue the conversation on Twitter.